What's going on, horror fanatics? So I just got back from seeing Scream 6, and let me tell you guys, this was a great movie from start to finish. And it's been a long time since I've actually enjoyed a slasher movie. But I will say, it did have some flaws, and it had a lot of things that I would like to change. And I'm gonna say it, I think this movie is the best in the franchise other than the original that came out in 1996. Now, I think a lot of that had to do with me not watching the trailers and getting involved with all this hype and stuff like that. I only watched the trailer only one time, and I barely really paid attention to it. But I felt like that played a big part in me actually enjoying the movie, not having big expectations, and the movie it really surprised me. And after Scream 5, I was like, I don't even want to see a Scream 6. But now, after watching Scream 6, I actually want to see Scream 7. And after watching Scream 6, I feel like with Scream 7, it's only one way you can go with it. And I can't wait to do a video on my expectations for Scream 7. But yeah, before I proceed with this video, if you haven't seen Scream 6, please click off because I'm going to talk about some spoilery things and some spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, please click off, go watch the movie, and then come back to my channel and watch the video. But yeah, so the Scream opening, it was quite different, and it took me for a loop, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that confused because the dude that was actually portraying Ghostface revealed himself, and I was in complete shock. I was like, oh, they really going this route? But like 3 minutes into the movie, we get to see that, hey, he's getting killed and the real Ghostface is still out there. But yeah, after the opening scene, we get a little bit more into the plot, into the characters that are returning. And we get to see Samantha and Tara. And they still have this rocky relationship. Sam is overprotective, is trying to protect Tara. And Tara is more like this outlaw girl who's just trying to live her life and forget about the past. And everyone around her, including her friends, are trying to look out for her. And she's just trying to push them away. So you're going through that throughout the whole entire movie. But, as time goes on, you see they bond together to try to kill this Ghostface. Now, I'm not going to go into every single detail. I'll probably save that when I go live or something like that. But I'm just going to list out 3 things I liked about the movie and 3 things I didn't like about the movie. So the first thing I liked was how Ghostface was a little bit more ruthless and he was more polished in this movie. And we definitely get to see that in that convenience store scene. That was a great scene, a lot of suspense, and like I said, he was just ruthless. That shotgun and how, I like that element to it, and how he just went into the store, the dude stepped up to him and he just stabbed the dude. So the second thing I really enjoyed was how they did the character of Gale Weathers. Now, I never was a fan of the character of Gale Weathers in previous movies because, I don't know, it just felt like she was forcing a lot and she was just there. But in this movie, she was just right. And maybe I like her more in this movie because there's no Sidney Prescott, which is kind of weird. But, she was okay in this movie. She didn't really irk my nerves. And it was a scene where she got punched by Jenna Ortega's character. And I thought that was a great throwback because Samantha actually went in for the punch because Gale Weathers was typically doing the Gale Weathers thing, trying to interview somebody after Ghostface came back. And Samantha swung at her and Gale Weathers, she dodged it, and next thing you know, Tara came out of nowhere with the sucker punch. So I thought that was a good little nod to the original Scream movie. And the third thing I absolutely loved about this movie was the Ghostface shrine. I mean, I like that. And I like the atmosphere they had it in, like the old movie theater with the spider webs, the old candy, and just the shrine of everything, how they had everything set up. They had everything from all the movies, the Letterman jacket, the TV, all kind of stuff. They even had Randy's work shirt from the video store, and I thought that was cool. And hopefully they start selling those on the internet because I'll buy one of those. But yeah, they might need to make this shrine like a real life thing where you can go visit it somewhere and just take pictures with it. I think that'll be pretty cool. But I really enjoyed that, how they had everything set up. Now, moving forward to the three things that I dislike about this movie. The first one being that the people that they chose to play Ghostface, I just felt like they could have did something better. It was very underwhelming. The motive wasn't really, I don't know, it was far-fetched. To have a son, a daughter, and a father as a trio as a Ghostface, it was far-fetched. And the second thing I didn't like was that every main character survived yet again. I mean, like, none of these people should be alive. It seemed like if you get stabbed in the stomach and you're I guess a main character, you're still gonna live. That's basically how a Scream movie is. Like Gail Weathers, she done been through more shit than Dr. Loomis getting blew up and all that. Like, she gets stabbed every single movie. Every movie she could technically die and she always come back. And yeah, I just don't understand that. And the third thing is I really wasn't a fan of the New York scenery. Well, I wasn't a fan of the New York location. I know it wasn't filmed in New York, but the setting was surrounding New York. And I just felt like whatever they did with this storyline, it literally could have happened in any city. And the only thing that really transpired to make us say New York was the subway. And it's more cities in the US that have a subway. So I don't understand why New York was a focal point in this plot. But that's neither here or there. And I will say an honorable mention of the things that I didn't like was I feel like Kirby's character was not even needed in this movie. Like, that was just pure fan service. And I know a lot of fans probably not gonna like that, but I just felt like her character was useless in this one. But yeah, overall, I really had fun with this movie. And like I said, it's been a while since I sat in the movie theater and actually enjoyed a slasher movie. So, overall, I give this movie from a first watch, I'll say it's a good 8.2 out of 10. And that's high praise from me. But what are y'all thoughts about Scream 6? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? What things would have changed? And are you looking forward to seeing Scream 7? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you love any and everything horror movie related or anything paranormal related, make sure you check out my channel, check out my previous videos. If you like it, then make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see every time I upload. As always, be safe, peace.